Okay, approaching rhetorical analysis. We consider three major categories: the rhetorical situation, the means of persuasion, and the rhetorical strategies. And these have various elements within them. They are not all the same thing. So the rhetorical situation are these three things: the writer's purpose, audience, question, and context. And within this chapter, they analyze the situation and show the students what to consider when analyzing those elements within rhetorical situation. And then we get to the means of persuasion and the appeal to logic, emotion, and ethics or reason. And then we have the rhetorical strategies, which also have multiple categories within them. And this is the nuts and bolts of what I was talking about, studying a thesis statement and constructing an argument. We have the thesis, the organization, evidence, stylistic techniques, all of which you can see in that Martin Luther King Letter from a Birmingham Jail essay. And then you have a checklist at the end of the chapter for preparing to write a rhetorical analysis. Now, you have this article, a powerful call to action, and within it annotated, which unfortunately the online book does not show as an essay as it does in the book, with these annotations in the margins. But study this essay because you are going to examine the assigned readings for this week. That is the sweatshop oppression and where sweatshops are a dream, for these same elements, because the rhetorical situation and the means of persuasion and the rhetorical strategies are all covered within this powerful call to action sample essay. And so these exercises about the rhetorical analysis and the template that they usually give you, which you can use as a guide, but you do not need to use this template as the way you construct your answer or your essay. Exercise 4.2 asks you to do what I am going to ask you to do to both essays, and that is to examine the rhetorical situation, the means of persuasion, and the writer's rhetorical strategies, just as it is annotated for you in the margins in your book for Denise Bigoute's powerful call to action. So the assignment is going to ask you questions about both these essays as far as their thesis, their evidence, their means of persuasion, and ultimately whether or not they are effective. So this will be written down as well, and the reading response assignment for this week will take into consideration all of these elements of rhetorical analysis and ask you questions about these two essays.